Greetings, Benjamin J from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, a new arrival from eBay, so I wanted to do a quick video on this, quick unboxing. Now, as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. This is a Lionel 8601 locomotive, a Marx 898 locomotive, a Lionel caboose, and a Lionel gondola. And I got this for 10 bucks. And I was the only bidder on it. Now, the 8601 looked like it had been modified. So, anyway, the 898 itself looks quite good. So we'll see. Anyway, 10 bucks on eBay. I was the only bidder on this. All right. Get the stuffing out. All right, here we go. All right, good enough. So I must assume these are the locomotives. Now, the gondola intrigued me. Believe it or not, this is a gondola, I believe. A Lionel gondola. Smallest gondola I have ever seen. Four-wheel gondola. Now, I have never seen a Lionel gondola this small. I'm trying to see what it says. I must assume it is Lionel. It looks like Lionel couplers. Huh. Anyway, smallest gondola I have ever seen. So, there's the gondola. This is a caboose. It looked like it was in fairly decent condition. Lots of newspaper, that's for sure. All right, here we go. All right, there's the caboose. 6017, missing one set of wheels, it appears. That's easy enough to fix. The truck isn't broken. So, it is complete. It's not damaged. It's just missing one set of wheels. That's easy enough to repair. All right. So, on to the locomotives. Been looking forward to this. Like I said, a Lionel 8601. Now someone has replaced the front bezel. Interesting to see how this looks. Now I have no idea if either one of these run. There wasn't any great amount of descriptions with them. All right. Anyway, for 10 bucks, how can you beat it? All right, there is the Marx 898. Wow, it turns really, really smoothly. It is complete, both the markers, the stack, the lens. No, this is in splendid condition for its age. Huh, all right, Marx 898 and a Lionel 8601. Now, the 8601, as you see, is missing the entire front bezel, and someone has mounted a old ceramic E10 socket in place of the missing bezel. Now this is a standard full-size motor, and as you see, this thing is literally falling apart. Anyway, I have no idea if any of these run, but that I bought strictly for the motor. The 898, of course, is actually in quite good condition. The question is, does any of this stuff run? So, make sure I'm still, all right. All right, first thing we're gonna do is the 898, put a drop of oil on the brush plate bearing for the armature. And this one has the pad, so you have to saturate that with oil. All right, one drop of oil, one big drop of oil directly on the output bearing. All right, now let's put this on the rail and see if it will run. I have no idea if this will run, either one of them. All right, power is on. Let's see what happens. Well, it's not running in reverse. There we go. Wow. All right, well, the 898 is running. There's no problem with that at all. Now, the 8601, no idea what this is going to do. It runs. Wow, it's really dry. Wow. Just popped the breaker. Very likely it's that bulb in the front. No idea. Oh, I see what's happening. The contactor is stuck. Now, I'll address that later. All right, anyway, let's put all this on the rail and take a quick look at it. So, pull the camera off the tripod. Hold on here. So we have a Lionel caboose, 6017, missing one set of wheels. I can have that fixed in just a second or so. A little tiny gondola. No idea what set this possibly could be from. And this is small, and it obviously fits, but see how small this is? So, no idea what this is from. The Marx 898. Now, as you see, this is actually in fairly decent condition. It's got both the markers, has the number board, has the lens, it's intact. You notice there's no rust on this at all. Bright silver. It's had some runtime. It's got a slight groove in it, but this one's up and running. So that by itself was worth the 10 bucks. And then the 8601. Now, I bought this just to get the motor out of it. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot with this. But as you see, the entire front bezel is missing. And someone has Mickey Moused this bulb in there. And the thing to do, of course, instead of having to buy a bezel for it, just take an old 400 or 490 shell that's broken and saw the front bezel off of it, fit it to the front of this locomotive. You can have this repaired in a matter of a few minutes. Anyway, it does run. One of the contactors is stuck, as you see right there. So I'll get that straightened out, pull it down and get it in position. It runs. It has plastic push rods, but could change that. Like I said, I bought it for the motor. And then, of course, the 898 is actually running perfectly. I've done nothing to this but a couple of drops of oil. Light bulb is out, it looks like, or loose. No, it's in there. So, yep, looks like it's loose. See if I can get this tight with my finger. All right, let's see. Nope, it's out. So it definitely runs. There's no doubt about that. So the 8601, the Marx 898, this little tiny gondola, which I have no idea what set it's from, and this caboose that's missing one axle. Anyway, 10 bucks on eBay, $9.99, and I was the only bidder on this. Why? I have absolutely no idea. As I always stress, don't overlook the junk. Now, the average person very likely saw this and thought, I'm not going to even bother bidding on this. It's junk. Actually, it isn't. You replace that bezel, get the motor sorted out, you have a running locomotive. Runs forward and reverse, full-size Lionel motor. The Marx 898, it has both of the markers, the lens, number board. It's in actually quite good condition considering its age. It's undamaged, some play wear, but then again, you know, this thing's 70 years old. And of course, this miniature gondola, I have no idea what this is from. It sits considerably lower than a standard coupler, as you see. And it's the smallest Lionel gondola I have ever seen. I'm trying to see what it says on the bottom. It's really difficult to read this. It says Lionel, no doubt. No idea what set this is from. So, 4-wheel miniature gondola. And of course, the caboose. There's nothing wrong with the caboose at all. It's filthy. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's filthy, but it's intact. It's undamaged. It's just missing one axle. I've got a coffee can full of wheels and axles, so I can have that replaced in just a matter of a minute. Anyway, the 898 is running. The 8601 is running. And don't know what I'm going to do with it. I bought it for the motor. But we will see. Anyway, I just want to do an unboxing video. And again, I've got to stress this. Don't overlook the junk. The 898 is up and running with no problem at all. As you see. Needs to be lubricated and cleaned. Needs a headlight, but as you see, this is up and running with no problem at all. That by itself was worth the $10. Then the 8601, it has that contactor that's stuck. That's why it's shorting on the track. Oh, pull this off. But as you see, it does run, no doubt. It is really dry. It needs to be lubricated. It runs forward and reverse. Has a switch in the rear. As you see, wherever it is. There we go. All right, should run backwards now. And it does. Even the light works. But you can see how dry this thing is. So I'll get this lubricated. I bought it just for the motor. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might put a front bezel on it and actually convert it into a running locomotive. We shall see. Anyway, I just want to do a great unboxing on this. Now, you cannot beat the price. $9.99 for all of this, and I was the only bidder on it. So, as I said, this by itself made the entire thing worthwhile. For $10, the caboose itself made it worthwhile. So, Lionel 8601 and Marx 898, Lionel Tiny Gondola, and the Lionel 6017 caboose. $9.99. Anyway, I just want to do a quick unboxing video on this. You simply cannot beat the price. So as I always stress, look on eBay, put lots of bids on lots of things. You'll be surprised at stuff that you will win. You know, you'll lose 99% of the times, but the 1% you win, as you see, makes it worthwhile to do it. Where else can you find 2 locomotives, a gondola, and a caboose for $10? And you simply cannot, and both of the locomotives are running. So, in any case, I just want to do an unboxing video. I gotta say it again, don't overlook the junk. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.